Good morning, everyone. I have a channeled message. Spirit woke me up at like 3 in the morning to give me clarity on a situation that I'm working with, and I'm guided to share with you. And I'm sharing quite early, 5:55, so that I don't forget it. First of all, I'm going to try and channel with them and speak at the same time. So essentially, what message they gave to me, calling my team a light for the all benevolent beings for our best and highest good of the collective, they gave me a channeled message letting me know that right now a lot of ancestral karma is going to be coming through, presented to you in ways that you need to stop and look at. So these are going to be things that are going to trigger you. These are going to be ancestral karma, not necessarily your karma of family that you had. These are usually things that are have triggered you over this lifetime. So if you have an issue with your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, there are things about them that you just cannot wrap your head around. That is ancestral trauma, karmic trauma that has been passed on lineage after lineage, and it is your job to break that. So you will be presented with situations where you are going to be irritated with the situation, but in general, what you do with it is the opposite. So I'm going to give you a couple examples from my experience. So I am a people pleaser. That is an ancestral karmic pattern from my mother's side. The women on my mother's side have been stifled. And I've had issues with my throat chakra pretty much since the age of 14. That is a trauma that has been passed on. I, this week, was triggered because I was put into a situation where I had to tell somebody. They stepped over my house abruptly because I stopped speaking to them. They wanted to know exactly what was wrong, why I stopped speaking to them. I had to, at that point, either make a choice to cop out, which is something that I typically would have done in the past, or be completely truthful and stand in my truth, let them know exactly the situation. So I stood in my truth, and I talked with them for about an hour and a half, telling them everything that really had been bothering me. I didn't really feel like they resonated too much with them. I felt like it kind of went over their head, but that's okay. It wasn't really about them. It was more about me and what I was going to do in that situation. Whereas I going to break that karmic cycle. So you don't really need to be concerned if it's fixing the problem with them. It's more seeing if you are breaking those patterns that you have been passed down generationally to you. So at that point, I did break that karmic pattern, and I felt a weight, a relief afterwards. So if you are put into a situation, yours might be different. Maybe it's dealing with narcissism. Maybe it's dealing with abusive, sociopathic. Maybe it's dealing with overeating. All these are any type of abuse. All that is passed on. Addiction, all that is passed on karmically till a cycle breaker breaks it. So you're probably going to be presented, if not this week, coming soon, with something that is really going to irritate you. It's probably something that's irritated your whole life about something in your family that you have. Really try and do the opposite of it. So if you normally would not approach the situation and speak your truth, then it would be time for you to speak your truth. If it is normally something that would enrage you, make you very angry and frustrated, you need to look at the situation from a calmer approach, sending love and light to the situation, not allowing that situation to trigger you. afterwards, if you pass this test, you will be presented it in a couple different ways just to ensure that you know how to pass the test. But really understanding at that point, once you pass, it will be eliminated out of your life. You won't have to deal with it. You will break that karmic cycle. So I hope this helps. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste.